In this session, we're going to learn about Google Chrome bookmarks and how to add important websites that you access often to your bookmarks bar. First, we're going to make sure that our bookmarks bar is enabled. And if you're using a District Chromebook, it will automatically be enabled up here at the top underneath the address bar. If it is not enabled and you're on a desktop or a District laptop, you're going to want to come up here to the top, and we're going to find the three buttons or the three dots that are stacked on top of each other. We'll call it the snowman, skinny snowman. We're going to click on that, and we're going to come down to bookmarks. We want to make sure that our bookmarks bar is checked off, and you can see here that it is. If it is not, you definitely want to make sure that that is checked off. So once we have that enabled, we want to save websites to our bookmarks bar so that we don't have to type in the address every single time, or maybe you run across a website that you want to bookmark for later use. This is a good use for that. We are going to bookmark the Watervliet PS website. So by doing that, we're going to click the star that's at the end of the address bar, and it says bookmark this page. We're going to choose this option. Here you have the option to rename a bookmark or a website. Sometimes websites have extremely long web addresses, so this highlights in blue, and I'm going to rename this WPS Home. Or if I want to keep it the same name, I just go to the next option and hit done. You're going to see folder, which folder it's going to be in, and you can see that it says bookmarks bar. So we're going to hit done. You'll now notice that the website WPS Home is located here on our bookmarks bar. Now in Google, you might have multiple websites that you want to bookmark, and it only stores probably about 10 websites up here on the bookmarks bar. So at some point you may want to start organizing your bookmarks. So in order to do that, we're going to come back up to the snowman, and we're going to come down to bookmarks and bookmarks manager. Now in the bookmarks manager screen, you can add subfolders to the bookmarks bar by doing two different ways. We can right click and choose add folder, or we can click this little down arrow here next to folder and choose add folder. I'm going to title this sports, and I hit enter. You can see it's underneath the bookmarks bar. You can also see that it now appears up here on our bookmarks bar. So if I search for a website, sports, and I find ESPN, and I want to bookmark this bar, or I want to bookmark this website underneath the sports folder, I'm going to choose the star, and I'm going to locate, actually I'm just going to delete this, and I'm going to choose which folder I want it in. I want it in sports, and I choose done. Now when I click on the folder, you'll see the name of the website that I added here. When I go back to the bookmarks manager, I have the option to right click and delete that folder, or I might want to delete that website from that folder, or maybe I want to add a folder within that sports folder. Now I have a folder within sports, so maybe I will call this one news. So you can see the structure of how these folders are organized. Now when I go to sports, you'll see the other subfolder here. So if I go to a different website, and let's add sports news, I'm going to bookmark this website here by clicking on the star, and I'm going to choose which folder I would like it in. I'm going to choose news and choose done. Now when I come to sports, you'll have ESPN. You also have news and that website. I did not rename it. But I can also click and drag this into that folder. So now I have both of those resources within that folder. So eventually you may want to start organizing some folders here on top of the bookmarks bar. It's very, very easy to add a bookmark to this bookmarks bar. And again, just for easy access.